Well, hello everyone, my name is Tita and welcome back to another episode of Trails in the Sky the Third. We have Tita now after we received a certain orb, a glowing yellow orb, and we put the orb in here and it brings Tita into this dimension. So yeah, now we have 3 people stuck, which is bad and good. Bad for the family and the story, but good for the player. Anyway, I have farmed a little bit, just a little bit off camera. Like, I level up 2 times. They are now level 94, previous level 92 I think. Let's get straight into it. So this is where we left off. Now we can cross. Wasn't this path blocked before? There was. What's going on? Is something wrong? Last time we passed by here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier. As you can see, there's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that. Well, if we think about what's changed since when we last passed here and now, maybe it was the Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else. Oh, I see. Damn, that actually could be it. Huh? You think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe it was more than a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place that we just haven't figured it out yet. Rules? I think it's what you're trying to say. So in this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any farther if we hadn't really achieved from that stone. That's right. I can't be sure, but I do have a good feeling about it. And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue who's responsible for the situation we are in, but it all feels very deliberately set up. Which is all the reason we'll need to be careful, I suppose. Let's go here first. Huh? What is that? A door? What's this? A shining door with a moon on it. Welcome. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Well, it's her then. Oh, I could hear a voice talking right into my mind. It looks like this door's got a will of its own, like the tree, spring, and monument back in the garden. There'll come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door description. Hello, Tita. You think it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle. It's sure not me or Ries. Hey door, it's her you mean, right? Indeed. She's the one I seek. What will you do to her? Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. The trial? Maybe you want to test your strength to see if you are worthy of something. And apparently we can't even go inside to back you up in it. That's ludicrous. I propose we disregard this door and move on. Oh, wait! I'm going to go inside. No, I still need you. We haven't explored this place yet. But Tita... Hold it just a sec, there's no way. I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier. Besides, we've got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. If it seems like it'll be too dangerous, I'll come right back out, I promise. Well... Alright, we're counting on you. But like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to. Do be careful. I will. I need you. Where are we now? Is this a boss fight? Wow, this room's pretty. I wonder how it's made up though. A boss? Overcome the trial before you. Then I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Okay, fine. What is your weakness? Nothing. Well, that's great. That makes my job more harder. Alright, we can kill it in 10 hits. And it tail apparently. Oh, thank you. It tail for us. Oh, nice. And it hurt Tita too. How awful. Alright, now we need to use our S-Craft. Thank you. Such a nice robot. Or archaism. Satellite beam! Fire! Please deal enough damage. 4,000, I take it. Moonlight Madness. Ouch. Moonlight Healing, thank you. I don't know if I'm lucky or not, but I do heal a lot. To Tita, at least. Good lord, you explode a lot now. Oh my. You guys are no longer nice. Yup. They are no longer nice. Well, that's freaking good to know. I just try use an art. Alright, an art damage is not bad too. This is our S-Craft again, Spotlight Beam. Miss? Ow, how did you miss? I want to get that tail. Alright, I hope this is enough to gain S-Craft. Oh, barely. Yeah, I must gain that S-Craft again. I will trust on my luck. I think we will die again. God damn it. Please heal. God, madness again. It's serious, I'm gonna die again. Oh, goodness. Yep, we're dead. Unless it missed. It missed! It missed! Oh my god. Well, let's just finish it, shall we? That was the luck. Yes, finish. Nice. You have overcome the trial. Yes, I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Where are we now? Apparently we are in the sky. What? Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. Huh? What's that sound? Who are you lot? What? Um, oh, it's our parents. Hmm. Hmm. Do I know you? Oh yeah, this is our parents. Uh. We really miss you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. Don't let me forget the sound of our voice while we were away. Ah! Mom! Dad! That's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. Was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus you had those goggles on, so I couldn't tell who you were. You could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. Look at it. Why are you so cute? Oh, Alice. Thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never going to let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this poodle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I kind of like the chance to greet her too, though. Oh, sure. Knock yourself out. I suppose you do have the right anyhow, of course. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away. I sure have. I miss you both so much. Oh, everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please. Erika, I think I should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know. Oh yeah, slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take her off? Business first, then. Where is the red-haired man I've heard so much about? Are you talking about the hit? That's the one? Was stopping I'll be able to meet him. Now, where is he? He's actually in the bus at the moment. Mom, you're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if you were here, given that will indicate him being in close proximity to my angel again. Well, it's okay. We can always go meet him over in the next one if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Worth it saying that a lot is happening here in our absence. I bet we have a lot to thank him for. We'll have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce you to him then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. Oh no, that's a misunderstanding. You've been to his house. Oh no. God. Now, calm down, Erika. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I? A gate! A gate! You're going to pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Are my ass playing tricks on me? Grandpa. Oh, it's a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but they're called landing crafts and they were developed by yours truly. Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land on airship or any kind of landing port. And there's not much point in an airship if you can land it, is there? Which is where those two beauties come in. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to cloud if you were already 6 hours under? You're reading a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me. You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I doubt they even managed 5 minutes. I find a lot of good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. They won't be getting any real world use anytime soon. Oh, how wrong you are. Well, if you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvert on this. From Calvert? Oh, did that catch your attention? I give you that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited, but that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 silts. After modifying the orbital circuits, we were able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds too. 120 silts? 382.2 seconds. Surprise! That stupid look on your face stays it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance. Brilliance? Bah, that makes me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the Keppel. These are the child's play by comparison. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Try that again, you stubborn old fart. Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting? Please. Oh, and I read those files you signed me. You've got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to so much danger. To say nothing of letting that vermin like that A-word near her. Oh, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in the mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? Man, they are really fighting. Dad, can you stop them? Haha, they will be fine. Let them have their fun. We are secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. But we're taking up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people going to get past us? Yeah, that's a good point. We can't leave those two landing crabs out here forever. I guess we're just going to have to drag our quarrying father and daughter back home. Mind giving me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. It looks so cute. With that animation, they're just like shaking while getting dragged. There's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee then? One coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugar coming out. Oh, let me have to. I see you haven't managed your hidden ways. When are you going to grow up enough to understand that coffee is the best taken black? And when are you going to understand that there's nothing worse than an old cougar to set in his face to appreciate another taste? I'm just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it, and then you go and plop 3 sugars in. You can't even call that coffee anymore. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be blasphemed so? Here's your order, Karika. Don't let it get cold now. But we'll have to settle this dispute another time. Well, time to drink up. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the one who's been busy sucking off aboard. Forget traveling aboard. You're the one who got to ride on the arsenal with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that and didn't get me a photograph, or her handkerchief, or even a button of her uniform. What do you want a button of her uniform? You might have been a huge fan of hers since the Captain's Academy days. I swear, if you have the time to think about such a worthless nonsense, how about you think to look over an academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-read. Did you just use the word useless nonsense in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare to insult her? Oh, nothing of that sort. I had plenty of chance to share a few cups of tea with her on board the Arsayo. She's a fine woman if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, that's quick. Oh, now you've done it. If you're not going to shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm going to do it for you. What's that? Is someone jealous? And they're fighting again. Will it the place to fight in the second and start the conversation? Tita. What is it? Oh, it's just that I've realized it's kinda nice to see them fighting like this after all. Makes us feel like mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, how would you like to do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight, so I need to grab a few things. Really? That sounds great. I haven't tested your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have it in a lot more from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work weekend anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Oh, I'll have to go shopping with you then. Great. That day's dinner was a real feast. And for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to express a joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner, you can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go on to bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. I bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work we had to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Well... Haha, you've gotten pretty sharp, huh? Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. What in Aldi's name? Whose Professor Russell is that? Is it the daughter or the old man? What part of your tough brain thought you should stop making this? That's why we came back here to begin with. This CF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe anyway. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? Oh, you're still awake. It's past midnight, you know? You should go and get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see? Please? You didn't get out of the bed that long ago. You're going to catch a cold hanging around here. You should be getting ready for bed. But I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them look really complicated. That's our oval engine on the right side, right? It looks like a compact one too. Oh, I know. Is it a new kind of airship? Come on, Mom. I really wanna see. Oh boy, look at you getting all fired up. Just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair. Alright, I finished clearing up now. Shall we get to work? Oh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you? Sure, it is past her bedtime. What? Let's go, Tita. Let me have a quick look, please. I can go to bed right after that. I can work out why that comforter truck is so low, and it's bugging me. It looks like our obsession grown by monstrous proportions as we've been away. We thought maybe it's still past your bedtime. But... Okay, let's start with this unit here. Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We are best off to starting by a running simulation on it with a cable before actually attempting to make the blessed thing. Nothing comes to mind that will be strong enough to build the frames out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one. I wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without noticing. Tita? I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Seriously now, go to bed. But if you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But right now, you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough? But that's a promise, okay? A promise. Yes, I promise. I'm not going to let you forget that you promise. And don't go making whatever it is without me. I know, we won. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I will tell you tomorrow. And that we won't make it without you. Anyway, good night, Tita. Okay. Good night. She takes after her mother in every way. Well, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. However, technology is even more impressive than I could dream. That's a fine understatement. The technological level is far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs too. The Archasm, the Ghostas, the Glorious. I'm not entirely without ideas on how they have all of it though. Did I capture the Glorious, by the way? I don't think they do. What a sudden question anyway. I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information we sent. We knew of them before that. We did. We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly. But they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now. Through Uyghurs and certain wealthy individuals. We can confirm as much beyond as a shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came back here. We never imagined they'll be so bold as to try anything in the world, or we would have come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible. So that's what happened before the beginning of the game. I wasn't planning to sleep in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Huh? Dad? Oh yeah, I forgot that you and Mom were back. You sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah. Sorry, I feel bad for forgetting all about that. Oh hey, you said you'll tell me what you were up to today. Yep, that's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather though. Huh? Why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing this morning, so they should be there as we speak. But thanks, I got in. Tita. You might want to have breakfast first. Oops, forget that. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair either. Alright, take care of that first, then let's get some food in you. I promise it'll be warm when you finish up. Thanks, Dad. Alright, I'm off. Take care, don't get trying to run over to CCF so fast you trip or something. I won't. It's so great to have them back home. And now it's off to the factory. My, this is like a movie. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning. You won't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, will you? That's why I came here early this morning. Oh, they did. I know that very well indeed. Erika came charging in with a look on her face that signaled all hell was about to break loose. All the while, she was shouting, "We've got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really big hole to hit." She won't take no for an answer either. I'm so sorry about her. She caused you all so much trouble every time she decides that she wants to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa. Maybe. She doesn't scare the terrors out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an unexpected explosion. If only I could wipe that from my memory. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I've got no idea what she's planning, but she said she had something she wanted to look into using the cable. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room, in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are working together on something. This can end well. Please, goddess. Please don't let them break anything. My stomach hurt. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they are competing over who can make the best invention, not joining forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just as capable an engineer too, even if she is kind of scared when she gets into her work. If the two of them are actually going to put their heads together on something... I can't wait to see the result. I wanna go to see right away. So this is what we are up against. It looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. There's some downright terrifying specs. Mom? Wait, how in the world? Isn't that Tita on Father Mother? Hi Tita, you came at just the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Well, yeah, but... But yes. What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know. Well, it was really big, but other than that, I couldn't tell much just from looking at it. Oh, right. I suppose you won't be able to. Yes, we fought Father Mother like 3 times, right? Every time we encounter Father Mother, we always fight. That's why we don't have any time to investigate it. It's an awful lot taller than you, after all. Mom? What are you looking at Father Mother's data for anyway? I thought you were here to work on something new invention. Wait, you are not... But we are. The two of us are ready to start work at any time. Alright then. Then it's time to get right to work on our task. Make an archaism capable of combating against our buddy Father Mother. Let our Belgear project begin! What? Alright then. The Rostov family is going to make something major. Why? Why do you feel like this? Usually when I hear about something new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out to the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel like a little bit sad. This doesn't feel right. Granny. Wow, it's not end. How long is this story going to last? What is Wyatt's here for, Erika? They look completely unnecessary to me. We have to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it is a necessary addition. Mom? so the upper pressure change gets absorbed into here. I see. Mom! Oh, Tita, what are you doing there? Well, I was wondering if, there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Rennie too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. Huh? What you can do? Well, if you want to help me out, there is one thing you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you are up for it... An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to the bro. The way we returned home was kinda, borderline illegal, so no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so it'd be good if someone could get it taken care of. So thanks! Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I'm still helping her by doing this. I just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back and help with the rail warp. Funny, Mr. Murdoch? Mr. Murdoch? Oh, Ries above. Where's for the castle? Hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Oh, wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gas, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed? Or... I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet. No, so don't worry. Really? Well, this is a relief. Maybe this will send my prayers to reach the goddess after all. Perhaps I should say my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too then. That's it. I do have a little favor to ask of you. What kind of favor? Tita passed on what her mother had told her and asked if Murdoch could sort out the necessary paperwork. Verify air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally? It sounds that way. Oh no. I need to go and sort that out right away. Could you stay and pray to all this in my place, Tita? Please just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of that new invention of theirs and it all goes to plan. Okay, I will. But thank you. Yeah. Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Rennie like she did. I know. I'll get them to let me help with the orbital gears development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Feather Mother, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask. Good lord, this is a bad idea to keep dialogue. This was here brand new. You can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous model. I had no idea you had something like this here now. I think I might have to go over the design again. Oh, Mom! Here you are! Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'll take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team too. You? Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters. But I ended up spending some time with Rennie while she was in labor. And even she's a member of the society, she's also my friend. Rennie? No, where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Father Mother belongs to? Erica. If I might be permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? Mom, what are you? You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making friends with a member of Ouroboros. Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't in any of what you sent me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't you give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this. That's what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in this overall kid development. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find a way to talk to her. And the overall kid's going to be able to fight on equal terms with father mother, right? That time I want to be involved, because I want the kind of power that Tessa has. Tita, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the Orbital Kit to fight Father Mother yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we are making here? Well, I only get a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal. That's not what I mean. The Orbital Kit is a weapon. No matter how you try to dress that back up, that's a reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people. It doesn't matter what a thing. It doesn't matter what the deliverer of any weapon thinks. We're not the one who actually going out and using the things we make. The devices we pour our hearts into making go and to cause unspeakable suffering to people. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want the power? Well, we are doing what we are doing fully aware of what the potential consequence may be down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita. I understand that you care deeply about your friend. I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know? And she is off. I appreciate how you feel, Rika. But I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get to say in how our invention end up being used on the line. That's just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we were doing our jobs. That we do. I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can let her be part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden. Not at her age. And it's still going. Oh my god. I know of what mom's saying is true. I know, really, I do. But what then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know, I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. Dad! Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she won't give you permission to join then? Nope. I understand what mom's saying. I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideas over one driven by emotions or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of liberal national defense may end up being on it. It may never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Renata. Maybe what I'm saying is childish. I don't know. But it's what I really feel. And I'm not budging. These are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they are childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the herbal gear either. Having it isn't going to make comforting her any easier. Tita, confronting with someone head on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up. I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? Back then when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? It says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Rennie. If you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You just back down first. That reminds me of something a kid said once, actually. He said fighting is all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, hon. I really am starting to worry about this kid fellow. I think resolve is more appropriate word here than guts. You need to have the resolve to express all of your honest feelings to her. Plus, you need to accept hers in return. No, that will be a lot easier said than done, too. Well, and this is from the society and that Father Mother is too strong for me to compete against as I am. Especially because I don't have the kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident she'll want to listen to what I have to say, and even if she does, that doesn't have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she was part of Ouroboros, and she did some pretty bad things, sure, but that's not all there is. I spent some time with her. I went shopping with her. I sat and talked with her. So I know that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. She's not some kind of inhuman monsters. She's an ordinary girl who like an excited little kid when we found a kid pendant in the shop. And when I tripped and fell, my fault. I skipped that one. She's a good person, and I think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Father Mother have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the herbal gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might really be able to see a little bit of the world that she does. Maybe she'll be even willing to open her heart, even a little, and tell me how she really feels. I'll be listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of how much you've grown up. What do you think about all this, Erica? What? Mom, how long have you been listening in on us? Not long. I only have heard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course. What? If you finally get to talk to this redneck girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you going to do? Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life. Even if she doesn't want me to be a part of her, I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle can. Estelle's speech is like 100. It's going to be hard to have same skill as her. But I can still try to get to know more about her and Father Mother. And I can make a stronger connection with her through the herbal gear. There's nothing stopping me doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so I can be part of her life, I want to do it. even if it's small. Because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. See? Well, I can't help but feeling like you're being a little naive. But you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the All-World Gear project. Really? Really now? What are you waiting for? We've got work to do. Dan, I've written the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we are going to start making the quest prototypes. That can be part of the development. You promise? We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm going to be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah, bring it on. Good, I'm ready to get started. Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Urban Gears development. The familiar sensor factory was filled with a new sense of tension as it began building grounds for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erika's demands were constant and relentless. But that was a source of true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. And that's it! Ho ho ho! Well done! Alright, time to begin our activation test. I think we could probably do a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now. How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you two have so little? Pull yourself together, people. The best part of developing something new is about to begin. But it goes for you especially, Tita. Me? The set in our prototype here is on the small side. There's no anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you are going to need to be part of our test until the very end. I know, but please, let me have some sleep first. Well, okay, only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you are in this state and ending up with a bunch of mistakes being made. You've done very well in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay, so that's the activation test penciled in for Friday the 28th. Oh wait, tomorrow's Friday? Yes it is. What do you ask? I need to start cooking then. Oh, this is when she will meet a gate. I finished getting all of the necessary project. Grandpa, I just realized tomorrow last Friday of the month. Yes, that's when it gets going, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Did she do a ward though? A gate? I'm not sure I follow. What's special about last Friday of the month? Oops, I forgot to tell you. This is gonna be your first time meeting a kid, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. Oh, so our dear friend, a gate, is visiting. Is he? What a coincidence that he showed just the day of our test. To make his arrival. Oh no, I guess it's going to be a dummy. This is great. I guess it's going to be a guinea pig. He sure is a lucky man. Mom? Well, you see, Tita. Your mother, just gonna break it. Oh damn. Damn, darling. I just had a brilliant idea. I've decided that the monsters are going to be requires a sacrifice. We can just let any old person come over to our house for a no good reason, right? They have to make a contribution for the family. Have you already a kid, Krasner? So let me get this straight. You're saying you want a kid to help with the test, right? I'm not sure I recommend that, Erika. That's a useless stuff where technology is concerned. I can't see being much help. Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science. What? Come on now, Erika. This is no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out though. I'd like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself. You do that? Well, it's settled. Today's going to be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me? Or do they seem to have a kid all wrong? I mean, you just said you go to his house, right? Of course they get a misunderstanding. Oh my god, it's a side story. Not even the main story. Part 1 too. Oh. Goodness, I'm tired. Thank you. Dang, Aldius, you're alright. Are you feeling okay? You looked quite tired. I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull through. That's good. So what happened in there? Well... I see. Yep, sounds like this is another one of our rules. Alright. In other words, first you need to meet some condition or conditions to get to the door to open. After that, you fight your way through the battle or the trial. When you get to see some kind of memory fragment and walk away with Mira as a bonus. But something's up. Yeah, that's how it was for me. The memory fragments didn't feel like it was quite finished though. There seems to be more than I didn't get to see. Maybe there's more than one pattern to these doors then. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably note its location and conditions down. Indeed. Okay, there's a minigame too. Interesting. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, that is very nice. But hell, my voice is just run out of battery now. After all of that freaking dialogues. So yeah, I'm going to end it here, everyone. I was planning to play it a little bit more, but my voice just done. That's it for this episode, everyone. My name is Tita and I will end it here. And yeah, that is nice to see a side story of Tita. And a story before the event happened. That's all I want to say. I cannot think much else except that because that's what this video consists of. Literally just a side story. That's all about it. I will end it here. See you guys later in the next video. Have a nice day and see ya. Goodbye.